Shopping at the grocery store has been a different experience since the pandemic began, with empty shelves becoming the norm. But when it comes to stores a quarter, the size of a Walmart with a product line almost 20 times smaller, the lack of an item we love is almost immediately noticeable. Such is the case with Trader Joe's. The Hawaiian-themed store has become an instant hit with shoppers due to its friendly staff, low prices, and bright atmosphere. It has gained a massive online following, with many Reddit groups dedicated to discussing experiences and advising others of shortages and items to stock up on. In the last few months, Trader Joe's regulars have noticed that stockouts and inventory dips are occurring more frequently. The common assumption is that this is due to the chain wanting to keep prices low. However, the reality is much more complex. In this video, we'll dive into the real reason behind the seemingly empty shelves. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 2022 has been a difficult year for the food production industry, and the effects are being felt across the board. As the temperatures drop and the new year approaches, shoppers are noticing essential items going missing from store shelves. With restocking slow to occur, even industry giants like Walmart, with its 75,000 products per store, are finding it challenging, let alone stores like Trader Joe's, with around 4,000 products. The grocery store chain, which has over 500 stores in 40 states, has its own unique way of restocking its stores. It is said that the store doesn't keep its stock in warehouses, but instead has supplies delivered directly to stores by truck and put on shelves as soon as they arrive. What is on the shelves is what customers get. As opposed to other big retailers, Trader Joe's does not overstock items in order to meet higher demands or to avoid stockouts, which can lead to customers not being able to find the products they need. Additionally, the company has a policy of discontinuing products that do not sell well, leaving customers confused when their favorite items suddenly vanish from stores. Trader Joe's stores are only a quarter of the size of Target stores, so they focus on items that sell more often to gain the most profit. But why are so many items suddenly selling out? The store's layout makes it look like a local market, and their brand name items tend to last longer than other grocery stores. Although it is a privately owned multi-billion-dollar company, documents reveal that Trader Joe's get their products from the same suppliers as other large retailers. For example, they're dried. Roasted, salted pistachios and creamy classic hummus are made by PepsiCo and Frito-Lay. Even some of the items that seem imported, like their famous tomato sauce, actually come from locations like California. This may not be obvious to shoppers, but either way it does not seem to decrease their interest. At first glance, it may seem like it would be more cost-effective to buy food from overseas. However, when you take into account the cost of shipping, it quickly becomes clear that this isn't the case. Even large companies in the industry are unable to keep prices low when they purchase foreign goods. While it's impossible to determine where certain items come from, it's clear that even smaller grocery stores, such as Trader Joe's, are facing the same issues as their larger competitors. According to Investopedia, the number of items out of stock at Trader Joe's is 40% higher than what you'd find at Whole Foods. Prices have also increased across the board, with vegetables, meat, and dairy products like the popular unexpected cheddar cheese all becoming more expensive. Recent research has found that 15% more people are purchasing fresh fruit, particularly berries. The famous $2 chuck wines, which used to cost only $1.99, have more than doubled in price this year, now costing $4.49. This demonstrates the harsh reality of inflation. Many people are lamenting the change, with one Redditor commenting, "Today's generation will never understand $2 Chuck." Another added jokingly, $5 Frank doesn't sound as good. Allison Marchizuki, Director of Public Relations for Trader Joe's, explained in an email that retail prices change only when costs change. She said, "We kept the price at $1.99 for 11 years, but now that the price is $4.49, we can still offer the same quality that has made the wine famous all over the world." Trader Joe's has stated that it wants to offer customers the best products at the best prices. However, the entire industry is having difficulty managing supply and demand. An employee of the chain disclosed in an April article that when food producers run out of a certain product and pass on the higher prices to the grocery store, the store might have to stop selling the item. People could argue that this is a way to stop the prices of goods from increasing, but it only resolves part of the problem. Trader Joe's has a very low profit margin, so when the cost of something increases too much, the store can't continue to sell it and has to take it off the shelves to make room for another product. Unfortunately, food companies can only do so much to make sure prices don't skyrocket, and Trader Joe's can only get rid of so many items before it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, which is a scary thought. At some point, the company would have to start passing on those increased costs as well, and it looks like we're past that point right now. In the past few months, many popular items have been taken off the shelves and won't be coming back. These include its chili and lime-flavored rolled corn tortilla chips, dark russet potato chips, popcorn in a pickle, cultured salted butter, jalapeno seafood stew, uncured bacon jam, legendary nut and berry mix, salmon vegetable croquettes, and many more. Before you say that the store's product catalog changes with the seasons, you should know that all major grocery stores are experiencing shortages of flour, potatoes, corn, dairy, meats, and berries. This is not a coincidence. The grocery store has recently reported that Costco, Walmart, and Target may experience difficulties in obtaining 6 different types of pet food throughout 2022 due to availability and sourcing issues. It is worth noting that food manufacturers usually select to carry out business with the highest bidder during times of scarcity due to lack of supply. In the last few months, the company declared that they would no longer be producing several of their own branded products, such as chicken chili verde burritos, cookie butter cheesecake, handmade chocolate ganache tart, sweet potato tortilla chips, double roasted tomato saucer, and spicy cheese crunchies. Some of these products may still be available in your local store, however. Once they are gone for good. The grocery chain said is selling off the last of these food items before they are taken off the shelves for good. Should I blame TikTok and Twitter for the fact that I can't find the roasted gorgonzola crackers? The big fan of Trader Joe's asked on Reddit. Well, it might be that the popularity of Star Cats on online platforms gives shoppers a strong fear of missing out. As a result, they often stock up on or even hoard some of the hardest items. Many people who shop at the store a lot are upset about the growing trend that keeps shelves empty and makes shortages worse in the long run. Some people say, "You're not doing it right if you don't stock up at Trader Joe's." Since the beginning of the year, Trader Joe's stores have been affected by panic buying and stockpiling due to the Omicron outbreak. This resulted in empty shelves in the meat departments and food, in cans and dry cereals. Employees and managers were surprised as people queued up outside the store at 8 a.m. To deal with this, TJ placed a limit on the number of people allowed in the store and the number of each item that could be purchased. Howard, a shopper at the time, stated to Fox News Digital that it was the most empty Trader Joe's I've ever seen. This kind of buying frenzy can happen again, with people taking pictures of items when they shop online. Therefore, it is not impossible that another rush of buyers could take over the grocery stores. As the cost of energy, raw materials, and commodities rise and global food supply decreases, people have been stocking up on food staples while they still can, before prices go up even further and items become hard to find. This has put pressure on food manufacturers, forcing them to pass costs on to retailers, which in turn affects the way Trader Joe's does business. In turn, the company has been forced to reduce its already small selection of products and offer fewer deals, leading to a decrease in sales at a time when it's important to increase earnings. The retail industry is in a precarious position, with food stores being particularly vulnerable. Trader Joe's may be at the greatest risk of shortages in the coming months, as other retail giants with stronger finances will be able to purchase available stock and raise prices. Its success in this tumultuous market depends on its ability to adjust. All signs point to product stockouts, discontinued products, and ongoing shortages for this well-known store. Despite its more streamlined supply chain than other large grocery stores, it is facing the same issues. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.